duelists, Rustmarrow here, and today we're going to be opening a box of Dark Neostorm. Now, let's get right into our first pack. I'm actually trying a new style of opening today where, as you can see, I've already ripped the packs open in advance so I can go straight to showing the cards to you guys without having any delay. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. And here we have our first pack, of course. And it looks like, okay, we don't have anything special just yet, but we're starting off with a rare in the form of Chaos Betrayer. Also, I apologize if the camera is a bit shaky or wonky today, because actually my tripod broke right before I was about to start filming, so I had to improvise with a few things. But anyway, let's carry on, and we are starting off in our second pack with our super rare and ending off with another interesting rare. Now, these two cards, there aren't really any new archetypes introduced in Dark Neostorm, but what they do have a lot of is many new cards for World Legacy. So first, we look at our rare over here. Here we have the Guard Dragon of the World Legacy, Mellow Dark. So this is sort of like a dark version, evil version of Imduk, or now evolved into Armaduk, which sort of emerged from him after the events in the previous booster. And here we have the World Regalia, Demiurgia. To link summon Demiurgia, you'll need 3 level 5 or higher monsters. This card name's second and third effects can only be activated once per turn. Also, this card cannot be used as link material. First effect, this link summon card is unaffected by other monsters' effects. Second effect, during your main phase, if this card was link summoned using 3 monsters with different types and attributes, you can destroy all other cards on the field. Third effect, if your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck, you can special summon 1 World Legacy monster from your deck. So I believe this card can be used as sort of like general utility link support in any deck that plays a lot of high level cards, especially those with a variety of types and attributes, so maybe sort of like a mixed World Legacy deck. Of course, preferably you want to play it in World Legacy so that you can make use of the support from its third effect. What am I aiming to get most in this set? Well, it will definitely be the cover card Firewall Xceed Dragon. Like, I think his effect is okay, not super hyped about it, but from the design alone, I think Firewall Xceed is definitely my current favorite monster in the entire VRAINS. Okay, alright, this is a very nice pull. And up next we have, in Ultra Rare, another member, a new evolved member rather, it's an old member of the World Legacy family, Jack Knight's Palladian Astram. So we know Aram started off as a fighter for the World Chalice, and then he later gained the powers of the Jack Knights and later became a Palladian. And now he's combining both of these powers into his brand new Ultra Rare form. To link summon Astram, you'll need 2 or more monsters special summoned from the extra deck, so while that might seem quite heavy, ideally you'll want to do this with 2 link 2 monsters in order to minimize the resource loss. First effect, if this card was link summoned, your opponent cannot target it with card effects, and your opponent's monsters cannot target other monsters for attacks. Second effect, once per battle during damage calculation, if this card battles a special summon monster, you can have this card gain attack equal to the attack of the opponent's monster it is battling during damage calculation only. Third effect, if this link summon card you control is sent to your graveyard by the opponent, you can return 1 card on the field to its owner's deck. So overall, with 3000 attack, a very impressive combination of offensive and defensive attacks. I really like how its second effect is sort of like reminiscent of Raid Raptors and sort of like exploiting the opponent's being special summoned and gaining that sort of attack boost in order to ensure that if the opponent is special summoned, usually you'll basically be able to bust through it no matter what happens. Overall, a very interesting card that I think is quite solid, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it's played in Jack Knights and Palladian. I'm not too sure what kind of deck it really fit into at the moment, but I mean, as a Cyberse, I'm seeing that it can even be played as a staple in Cyberse if you play a deck that can easily fulfill the summoning requirements. Other than the new World Legacy cards, of course, we have brand new cards for many of the archetypes used in the anime, such as Cyberse, of course, Salamand Great, as well as Altergeist, and also some of Revolver's cards. And here we're ending off with a rare. This is going to be a Mayakashi, the Mayakashi of Ice, Yuki Musume. We also have a small amount of legacy support. I think earlier you guys saw a Destiny hero, so it'll be quite cool to pull the new Destiny heroes as well. And here we have Krialta, a new sort of like a boss for the incantation, so that is pretty nice. We also have legacy support for Super Quantum, which I'm really excited to pull. And no! Alright, and it looks like our secret rare is going to be another copy of Demiurgia. Well, sucks to be me. It would have been nice to at least pull it in 20th secret instead of just plain old secret, and yep, Salaman Greats. Oh, we do have like some new support for Buster mode as well, or I mean Assault mode, although in Japanese it's called Buster. And here we have one of the Skyfang Brigade legacy support, the Messenger of the Skyfang Brigade, Philo. We will also be getting some support for Magibullet or Magical Musketeers as well as Weathery, so it's pretty nice to see Konami continuously sort of supporting their... Ooh, this is very nice, Magna Formation, a card for Super Quantum of course, followed by Fusion Destiny. So I believe, yep, this is definitely a fusion sort of card for the Destiny heroes. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, nice to see Konami giving some continual support to the deck build pack archetypes, instead of just like releasing them at once and then leaving them to go stale, although I think they were a bit biased towards the Sky Strikers or Brandish Maidens. And alright, this is just a rare, but yeah, I think if you guys watch all of the content on my channel, you know that I'm really into Japanese superheroes like Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, so cards like the Super Quantal really appeal to me. Here we have the Super Quantal Warrior White Layer. The design really reminds me of Warframe, which is a Steam game that I'm really into right now. So okay, sorry to interrupt that, but yes, here we have Deus Ex Crawler. After waiting so long, finally again we have like a new crawler monster, although even though it's just a common, but I really don't mind, I'll take anything at this point. And it's a really cool name as well, and it looks like next we have a Field Spell Super. Yep, our rare is going to be Psychic Reflector, and what is this? So this card is called Mashodo, which I would roughly translate to Magic Siphoning Cave. So Mashodo is a field spell with a number of interesting effects. First effect, if there are more monsters on your opponent's field than yours, your opponent cannot activate monster effects and cannot declare attacks. Second effect, if there are more monsters on your field compared to the opponent's, you cannot activate monster effects or declare attacks. Second effect, during either player's end phase, if the number of monsters on both players' fields are the same, destroy this card. So, wow, this is a very interesting card that I do see some potential in it. Like, sort of, if you play a deck that sort of like bangs very hard on just one boss monster in order to settle the game by yourself, and then you happen to be matched up on an opponent that sort of plays like a Swami sort of playstyle, like maybe Cybers needs to collect a lot of materials and carry out large-scale link summons, this can potentially come in quite effective. But yes, back to the Super Quantum or Super Quantal as you know them in the TCG hype. If Firewall Xceed Dragon is the #1 card I'm aiming to get, second place would definitely be the boss. Okay, wait, yeah, second place would be the boss of the new Super Quantal support. Anyway, let's look at our rare first, and this is going to be a Salaman Great card. Salaman Great Recurrence, so I think it's like a pun on the word cure as well as recurrence, so they sort of add an A there to make it recurrence. Anyway, up next we have Tech Genus Halberd Cannon Buster, or as you guys will know in the TCG, Assault Mode. So like all Assault Mode monsters, TG Halberd Cannon Assault Mode cannot be normal summoned or set, and it must be special summoned by Assault Mode activate. This card name's first and second effects can only be activated once per turn. First effect, when your opponent would summon a monster or monsters, you can negate the summon, and if you do, banish all of those monsters, as well as all of your opponent's special summoned monsters. Second effect, when this card on the field is destroyed, you can target one TG Halberd Cannon in your grave and special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. So overall, a very brutal and powerful card with 4.5k attack and defense, extremely high stats on both ends, but with very little defensive capabilities, so it can be destroyed quite easily if you protect it. So not too sure how this card is gonna play out, but I do find it very interesting that we're getting like a sort of new boss like this, especially with the recent new release of new TG support. Yes, so #1 Firewall Xceed, #2 the new Super Quantal boss, #3 will definitely be the new Super Quantal Xceed for a white layer, and other than that it would be nice to pull World Legacy cards I suppose. And here's our trap rare, Manhunt. So I haven't really pulled any of the cards in my top 3. I do have quite a bit of World Legacy foils, even though I kind of doubled up on one of them. But I guess it's still going quite well so far. And here is Maju Kaiser Gazette, an evolution of Maju Garzette. And our rare is gonna be an Orphagel counter trap. Orphagel Climax, and I do believe that is Ningils using his spear to finish off the new Astroimere Idolis. So yes, a lot of stuff has been happening in World Legacy that has not been fully explained in the previous booster as well as this one. So yeah, that really has got me thinking I really should get to my World Legacy video that I've really been putting off for quite some time now, but this is more important right now. Here we have the new fused mecha of the new Super Quantal teams. True Super Quantal Mecha Blaster Magna. I can't believe this is only a rare. Okay, I was really not expecting Blaster Magna to be just a rare, so I guess the foil that we really have to aim for is the Luster Rex, if I'm not wrong. Oh, what's this? Cyber's Reminder? A new Cyber's Xceed monster, I guess. And here we have a new trap support card for Weathery, Rainbow Weathery Condition, or the Weather Rainbowy Canvas in the TCG. And now we're down to the final pack of the first stack, or first half, 15 packs. At least it should be 15 packs. Alright, and our last card is not going to be anything, and it's going to be Buster Reboot. So, not too sure what the TCG name is going to be, but just take note that Buster is Assault Mode, so maybe it's going to be Assault Mode Reboot. So we are going into the second half with 1 Ultra, 3 Supers, as well as 1 Secret. And I do believe that means we have quite a lot to look forward to. Not these Dino Wrestler spams, of course. And yes! Oh my god, none of them are foil! But anyway, our next rare is going to be the Super Quantal Mecha Beast, Luster Rex. And I guess I've got the full collection now, which basically means Firewall Xceed. Firewall Xceed is all that I have left to really get. Here we've got Incantation and more. Goki, although I have no idea what has happened to. Alright, nice. This is a nice rare, and it's going to be, just now in our very first pack we got Mellow Dark, which is like, I think the Dark Husk or Hull of Armaduke, which got separated from him after he awakened. But anyway, here is the Gar Dragon of the World Chalice, Armaduke. I feel like this box is really teasing me and leaving the best for last. Anyway, moving on, we've really seen a lot of this Salaman Grade in this box. And ooh, what's this? Testament Palladian. Now that is a pretty cool artwork. Wonder what's going on there though. Alright, and we're ending off with another rare Chaos Betrayer. So in this video, I'm sort of going half and half by just showing me pull the cards out of the packs, but you guys prefer like the usual way where I show you guys basically the entire opening of the pack? Or would you like me to cut down even less and just show you guys the cards themselves without the actual pulling out of the pack or the pack at all? And yes, I had to delay my reaction right there. Is this Ultra? No, this is just a super rare, I believe. And it's going to be the World Chalice Miko Ib. So to Synchro Summon Ib, you'll need 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. However, for this card Synchro Summon, you can treat 1 World Chalice normal monster that you control as a tuner. This card name's first and second effects can only be activated once per turn. First effect. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can add 1 World Legacy card from your deck to your hand. Second effect. If this Synchro Summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 World Chalice monster from your grave or deck, except this card. So overall, not too impressed, but I guess it is a pretty interesting search for World Legacy and World Chalice as well. Still got quite a good number of packs left. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the remaining 2 Ultras, since we basically almost finished all of our Supers. And wow, 1 more Super right there, although this looks like a very nostalgic style of artwork. And our rare is going to be D-Tactics, Destiny Tactics, of course, for Destiny Heroes. And this is going to be a trap called Chain Hold. If your opponent chains a monster effect to the activation of a card or effect, you can activate this card in order to negate the effect that your opponent chained, and if you do, you can banish 1 card from your opponent's hand or deck with the same name as the negated card. And if you choose not to banish, or if your opponent has no other card to banish, you can banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand instead. So wow, that is quite a simple and effective card that can probably be used in almost pretty much any deck as quite a good chain counter. That makes 5 Supers. We should only have the Ultras and perhaps the Ultimate left if I am going to get an Ultimate. I'm not sure if a Secret takes up the slot for the 20th Secret Rare though. Hopefully not, and then we still have a chance to get it. Anyway, 1 more Mayakashi of Ice Yuki Musume. Cutting all these little bits out is gonna take quite a bit of editing. Alright, and yes, another Deus Ex Crawler, very nice. Xyz Sly Dolphin. I just decided to name him because he keeps on popping up. And ooh, what's this? Well, on the Yugioh Wiki, it looks like the predicted TCG name is World Legacy Annihilation, but to be more exact, what this card's name actually means is the destroyed world that the World Legacy will bring. And there we have Demiurga, the World Regal. Oh! Okay! Alright, okay. I mean, oh, do you guys see this? Look at that X! And the blue flames. Oh, alright. We did it, guys. Our second ultra rare in this box. The box cover card, the card that I wanted to get most. Just look at how beautiful and awesome this dragon, this cybernetic dragon is. And here we have Firewall Xceed Dragon. To Xceed summon Firewall Xceed Dragon, you'll need 2 or more level 4 monsters. First effect. This Xceed summon card gains attack equal to the combined link markers of all link monsters linked to it times 500. So already you see a lot of damage potential there because 500 per link marker is already going to be really powerful. Second effect, you can detach 2 Xceed materials from this card, then target 1 Link 4 Cybers Link monster in your graveyard and special summon it to your field so that it points to this card. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon monsters, and monsters you control cannot attack directly. So, I'm not too big of a fan of the second effect. If you are thinking of Cybers Link Force, we literally have like the new Astram that came out in this set, and then we have Firewall Dragon as well as the Topologics. I guess it would be nice to like have a big beater in the form of the Topologics suddenly appear on the field, but I don't really see any point other than that. And of course it's nice to get Firewall for free as well, but depending on the current state of the field, it might be possible in order to activate Firewall's effect, or when it's not possible then it's going to be a bit on the meaningless side. But either way, at the very least, the first effect does guarantee that the Link 4 will contribute 2000 attack to Firewall Xceed, so it does have that going for it. So I consider it more of like I feel that it more consistently is like a 4500 instant beater that can deal a lot of damage, and the second effect I think it's good but not that great. Okay, I'm pretty much happy with this box now. But let's see, we still have one more Ultra to get. So now that I have to choose another one, I guess I'd pick Ningils, the new evil form of Ningils. And here we have another copy of Philo, Messenger of the Skyfang Brigade. I believe in his new form, his new name is She Orphagel Dingils. But hopefully we'll pull him and then we can confirm that. More Dino Wrestler, kind of sick of them. Alright, and here we have a Mayakashi spell, Mayakashi Memorial. Alright. So yes, in this pack, we finally see a sort of return for Goki, but as strong as ever flow of Dino Wrestlers, so I am not too sure what they're actually going with this. Will Dino Wrestlers eventually phase out and then be once again thankfully replaced by Goki again? Or are they going to fuse into some new archetype that's going to be used? And here we have another white layer. So here we are down to our last 5 packs. I really apologize for the shaking in this video. I really need to get a new tripod soon. And okay, wait, is this my 6 super? Seems like this is my 6 super. Here we have Psychic Reflector, and my 6 super, very nice, is gonna be Extra Hero Cross Guy. Now, I'm not too much of a fan on his design, but I really love the extra heroes, so this is a really nice pull. To link Summon Cross Guy, you'll need 2 warrior monsters. This card name's first and second effects can only be activated once per turn, and during a turn in which you activated one of this card's effects, you can only special summon hero monsters. First effect, if this card is linked summon, you can target 1 Destiny hero monster in your grave and special summon it. Second effect, you can tribute 1 Destiny hero monster in order to add 1 hero monster with a different name from the tributed monster from your deck to your hand. So although I was quite hyped about this being a new extra hero to add to my collection, it seems like this guy's support is more geared towards Destiny heroes, so it's not really up my alley because I generally play the other heroes, I very rarely play Destiny hero. Okay, we definitely still have one more Ultra. I'm pretty damn sure 3 Ultras are confirmed. Alright. And another Luster Rex. Final 3 packs. Now if I still have an Ultra as well as an Ultimate to go, it means that 2 out of these packs are gonna have foils of the highest degree, and I was not expecting an Ultra spell. Cybernet Mining. You can only activate 1 Cybernet Mining per turn, send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard in order to add 1 level 4 or lower Cybers monster from your deck to your hand. Solid and simple, powerful Cyber support. Second last pack. Let's hope that we get nothing here so that the final pack is gonna be like a super awesome surprise. Alright, more Goki. And oh! Dude, like... Wait, is this gold? No, it can't be ghost. This is just ultimate rare. I mean, it just happens... It just so happens that the background like gets really faded out in this ultimate rare, which sort of makes it like a ghost rare. But it's not a ghost rare, but it's as awesome looking as one, and this is what I was mentioning. The final form of Ningils, Dingils. Now, a She Orphagel. To Xceed summon She Orphagel Dingils, you'll need 2 level 8 monsters. And you can only special summon She Orphagel Dingils once per turn. However, you can Xceed summon this card by using an Orphagel Link monster that you control as material. First effect, if this card is special summoned, you can activate one of these effects. You can send one card your opponent controls to the graveyard, or attach one of your banished machine monsters to this card as Xceed's material. Second effect, if a card or cards you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach one material from this card instead in order to stop that destruction. So... I guess it's more a card more on the defensive side, but I would say that for 2 level 8 monsters, I think it's a bit too expensive for its effect, which I'm not too impressed by. But considering the fact that you can easily bring this card out just by overlaying it on top of an Orphagel Link monster, I guess that sort of makes it a little easier and sort of like viable. This has been a really awesome booster box opening. I think that I literally got everything that I wanted. I can't really ask for anything more at this point other than a 20th secret rare, which like I'm not like too adamant on. Okay, and we are ending off with a rare in the form of Armaduke. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a like and let me know what you guys think about the brand new cards in this set in the comment section down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG booster box openings on the day of release. Our next release is another one that you do not want to miss. On February 9th, we are getting the 20th anniversary Legend Collection, which will reveal and release for the first time the ultimate form of Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. So make sure you guys subscribe and mark your calendars, and with that, hope to see you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. I'll fly the wind, dance like the wind, tearing through